Hey everybody, welcome back to another deep dive. Today we're looking into the Museum of Motherhood, or MoM, and specifically how they're celebrating Mother's Month.
Sounds interesting.
It is, we've got this great blog post by Martha Joy Rose. She's the founder and director of the museum.
Okay.
And the post was for Lunar Eyes.
Yeah.
And it just really dives into this whole concept of Mother's Month.
I'm intrigued.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because it's not just about Mother's Day,
Yeah.
right? It's a whole month dedicated to mothers.
A whole month.
Yeah, like the whole month of May.
Wow. Okay.
So I think that's what's so cool is it's like more than just like a single day. you
yeah.
know?
Oh, yeah.
It's really recognizing like the whole scope of motherhood.
Right. And the impact.
Of mothers. And I think that's what MoM is really trying to do is like look at the history, the influence, the experiences.
The whole HERstory
Exactly.
on motherhood.
Yeah, and they're based
Yeah.
in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Okay.
So it's cool to think about like that location and how that
Yeah.
plays into like the wider,
It's a cultural landscape.
Yeah. But what's so cool about Martha is like she started this museum like over 20 years ago
Wow.
from just like a small collection in her own home.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And you could tell she's so passionate about this topic.
Yeah.
Like she really wants to preserve and celebrate,
That HERstory.
Yeah. And one thing that really stood out to me was this exhibit they have at MoM. It's all these letters from mothers during wartime.
Oh, wow.
And it's just so powerful to read, like their words and their experiences.
Yeah, what kind of wars are we talking?
It spans like different wars.
Oh, wow.
I think World War I, World War II, Vietnam.
Okay.
So it's like showing how throughout history, mothers have had to deal with these like really intense situations.
Right.
And like the strength that comes through in their writing.
And the resilience.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
So beyond the exhibits, how else do they celebrate Mother's Month at MoM?
Well, they've got a few things going on. They really try to blend the traditional aspects of like Mother's Day celebrations with like a community focus. Okay.
So they have events like the St. Petersburg Month of Photography.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty big down there. And they'll have specific exhibitions and workshops focused on motherhood.
Oh, wow.
And then they have this thing called Mamapalooza.
Mamapalooza? What is that?
It's like this giant festival all about mothers and families.
Okay.
And they have music and art and food and all kinds of activities.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a lot of fun.
Like a real celebration.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see that MoM is not just about preserving the past, but also like engaging with motherhood in the present and like shaping its future.
Absolutely.
And to that point, Martha actually has a call to action in her post.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she invites people to join this group
Okay.
called the Founders Circle.
Okay.
And it's basically a group
Yeah.
of people who are dedicated to supporting MoM. And its mission.
So ensuring it keeps going and growing.
All right, exactly. Which I thought was really cool.
Because it shows like how much she believes in the power of like collective effort to keep this story going.
Right. It's about community.
Yeah.
It's about coming together.
Exactly. So overall, what stands out to you the most?
I think it's amazing that this museum presents such a multifaceted view of motherhood.
Yeah.
It's not just about the joys, it's about the challenges.
Right.
It's about the historical and the contemporary.
Yeah, it's not just presenting like a romanticized view of motherhood. It's about the full spectrum.
Exactly.
So to all our listeners out there, we want to leave you with this question. How do you think museums can best represent the diverse experiences of motherhood throughout history and across cultures?
That's a good question.
And something to think about if you're interested in learning more. About the Museum of Motherhood, you can visit their website. It's www.mommuseum.org. And as always, thanks for joining us on The Deep Dive.